What is going on? That's not a great way to start off your video. What is going on, everyone? Hope all of you are doing well. I apologize if my voice seems raspy. Woke up not too long ago, so I'm just trying to get my morning started a little bit. I do have my cup of coffee, so yeah, I'm gonna take a sip of that while I do this video. So today I'm going to be reviewing a classic, a film that a lot of us have watched probably many times. It's a film that, gets aired every year. TBS does a 24-hour marathon of it, and that is A Christmas Story. Such a classic film. When I first saw this movie, I didn't really care too much for it, but, as I got older and after so many years, I have grown a love for it. The film follows Ralphie. He wants this specific BB gun for Christmas, and he's pretty much rejected at the idea because, he might shoot his eye out and hurt himself. And of course, throughout the film, while wanting this number one gift, he's dealing with his younger brother, which, I'm sure some of us have dealt with. I have a younger brother myself. And then he's dealing with the school bullies, and there's just so much going on in his life. But that one thing he wants is that BB gun. Now, of course, the film is narrated by an adult version of Ralphie, who kind of narrates, the entire film, and, moments in his life and how he was thinking at specific moments, which I do like. I always enjoy, that type of style when it comes to certain films, like Stand By Me kind of does the same thing with, what is his name from Star Trek? Wil Wheaton. His character, the adult version of him is narrating throughout the film in, scenes here and there. So I do like that style. So we do get that, in this film. And I believe it takes place in the 40s, somewhere around there. Because, there's no television. It's, they got radios and things like that. So this is, way before, TVs would come into play and a few other things. And I do like the fact that they capture that in this film, ranging from just how the kitchen looked, the stove, the washers, and just everything during that time is just very interesting on how much we've progressed in technology and, stuff that we used to clean our clothes back in that time compared to now. So I always enjoy, a film that when it takes place, in a different time, I like the fact that they go all out. Some films, not so much. You can definitely tell there's like some issues and things that they think we won't notice. But this, I think they really put the effort in. And all in all, it's just hands down a really great story. It's not over the top. It's relatable because, let's be honest, I'm sure a lot of us have had that moment where, there's a film that we've always wanted, or not a film, well, well, we're movie collectors, so yeah. There's always that one item that we've always wanted, whether that's a video game, a movie, a gaming console, a camera, a car. I mean, the list goes on. We've all been there. So, for a film that, has been, I think it's like 40-something years, 20-something, no, not 20-something, what am I thinking? Like 40 or 30-something, because the film came out in the 80s, I think, like the early 80s. I could be wrong. Well, my voice is shot. I apologize. I could be wrong on that. I mean, at this point, I love the film so much I don't even pay attention to when it came out. But the hold up after so many years and to be that relatable, I like it. I think it works. Um, and yeah, just I wish I could say more about this movie. You know, it is a classic. Everyone has seen it. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee real quick. Like I said, it's a classic. Everyone has seen it. TBS does a 24-hour marathon. I don't know if they still do it. I know, you know, growing up they did. I mean, they've been doing it for a while now, so I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to do it. Of course, the film would get a sequel, actually two sequels, a straight to DVD and Blu-ray release, which was basically Ralphie in his teenage years. It had Daniel Stern in it, so if you're a fan of him, excuse me, it's worth a watch, I guess. He plays the old man, and then we got a true sequel on Netflix, which brought, you know, some of the original cast back. And Ralphie's grown up. He's got kids. He's married. That film takes place in the 70s. You know, him after so many years being an adult, and you know, dealing with a lot, you know, in his life. So, you know, if you're gonna, and that was a straight to streaming. So if you're gonna watch any sequel, I would recommend watching the true sequel and staying away from the one with Daniel Stern. But like I said, if you're a fan of Daniel Stern, it might be worth a watch. I didn't care too much for it, but at the same time, it could be like a nice little filler, you know, because you're kind of getting Ralphie in 3 stages of his life, you know, from a little kid to a teenager to an adult. So there might be something there. But I wish I could say more, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys my review and my thoughts on this film. It's a film I have yet, you know, I had yet to talk about and review, and unfortunately I don't have this in my collection. I would like to get it on 4K. I know it got a 4K release, but it's just a fun Christmas classic, and I try to watch it every year when I can. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into my review and my thoughts on A Christmas Story. If you guys have seen this movie, I would love to hear your opinion on it. Is there a favorite scene of yours in this film? For me personally, of course, it has to be the dare scene where he triple dogs dare the kid to stick his tongue on the pole, and of course it gets stuck. I've always thought, you know, that was funny because in some way we've been, you know, known to dare somebody to do something, or we've been dared to do something, and of course we've probably done something stupid in our life. So I figured, you know, that scene I find more relatable than others. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this film and what your favorite scene is. But thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Share the video. You know, the more you guys share it, the more it brings in an audience. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content. And you guys can recommend, you know, films for me to review or videos you guys would like to see. You know, I'm definitely you know, up for some recommendations. And yeah, we're getting slowly closer to my goal, and that's hitting, you know, the first tier of getting monetized. I have a lot of cool things for 2025, ranging from out and abouts, you know, to unboxings, hopefully, to giveaways. My plan for the new year is to do a lot of giveaways, you know, depending on how things work out, especially with eBay. And if you guys would like to check out my eBay store, I will put the link down in the description. You know, I have a variety of things, you know, some Blu-rays and some DVDs that I no longer watch or I have upgraded, as well as some clothing items for both men and women. So if those are things that get your interest, I will put the link down in the description below. Also, I'm going to put the trailer to A Christmas Story down in the description. So if you guys have never seen the movie and you're curious about it, I will put that down there. And if you want to know more information on the film, I will also put the link to the IMDb page as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Film Talk with Mikey. Until next time, guys, we'll talk films. You guys have a good one. Take care, and I will see you next time.